in the Vietnam conflict. And what an emotional day for so many people, including a woman from Marysville who for the first time got to see her brother's name on the wall. KOMO's John Sharifi joins us once again with the story of Katie Lovinger and her brother Jack, who was just 20 years old when he was killed in Vietnam. And what a moment it was, John, when Katie got to see her brother's name on this wall.
And I had the privilege of being there with her. Katie, who after more than 3 decades was finally able to say goodbye to her brother Jack Schultz. Here is that moment earlier today when Katie saw her brother's name for the first time. To understand how important this moment was to Katie, you have to understand the military never included Katie in any of the ceremonies honoring Jack after he was killed in battle. And so Katie Lovinger has spent the last 3 decades waiting for today.
That's Jack, big brother to Katie. Katie, who will never forget her brother's laugh, his smile.
He was bigger than life. He was very, very tall and muscular and just in very good shape and had a big smile. The part that I remember, of course, as a younger sister is that he was somebody that played with us. And he never ending. He would play with us as long as we wanted to.
Jack was Katie's foster brother, and so when he was killed in battle in February 1969, Katie and the rest of Jack's foster family never got the chance to say goodbye.
One minute they say, "This is your brother," and next minute they say, "He's not."
Jack's natural family was invited to the memorial service, the family that gave him up. But not the family he grew up with, not little sister Katie, who was 5 years younger than Jack and desperately needing to say goodbye.
I'm not upset that they were. I just
You wanted
wish,
them to
I just
be.
wish, yes,
Yeah.
I wanted them to be, and I think they should be. They were his family, but I was his family too.
A sister who was now writing a book to help her heal.
The fact that I never had that opportunity to say goodbye, to see him one more time, and say thank you for what he gave me and the memories I have of him. I'd sit at the top of the staircase so I could see him. He played to me his favorite record while I listened from above. Come on, babe, can't you see? I'm the Pied Piper, follow me.
The 60s hit song, Pied Piper, was Jack's favorite. And so, it was Katie's too.
I cry when I hear that song.
It became their song.
Every time I think of those words, I can see him singing it. In his funny way. He always sang it in a very comical way. He'd pretend to have the microphone up at his mouth.
When he wasn't singing, he was smiling. When he wasn't smiling, he'd make others smile. And so when he left for Vietnam at the age of 19, Katie's laughter turned to tears because she didn't know if she'd ever see her big brother again, and she never did.
I think I would have wanted to tell him that thank you for being the brother that I was missing. And how much he filled my life. Gave me something I needed then. Can't you see I'm the Pied Piper, trust in me, I'm the Pied Piper.
And today, on what turns out to be Katie's birthday, she received the best gift she could have ever imagined.
On the wall, on panel 33, 13 rows down, is Jack Schultz's name.
I didn't know it would be so overwhelming to see his name on the wall. It's like the whole world can see him now.
Jack was only 20 years old when he was killed in combat. His sister Katie will never forget the day she heard and the days that followed.
I wish I could reach it.
Katie was never included in the ceremony honoring her fallen brother. She didn't get the coffin flag, Jack's Purple Heart, his Vietnam service medals. The little sister to Big Brother Jack was never acknowledged. It was like she didn't exist. Never acknowledged because Jack was her foster brother, not her natural brother.
What here? Huh.
32 years later, just a few hours ago, Vietnam veterans held a private ceremony for Katie, a ceremony to say, we're sorry.
Today I present you the flag that you should have received 30 years ago from a wrong that was done. On behalf of your brother's comrades, I present this flag to you and the medals thereof. The Jump Wings for being airborne, the Purple Heart for having been wounded, the Combat Infantryman's Badge for having served in combat, symbolizing all he stood for and all we stand for.
This afternoon, Katie received something she thought would never be hers. Recognition that she lost her brother in Vietnam, her brother, Jack Schultz, whose name is on panel 33,
Raise hand. Huh.
13 rows down.